weather warning for all counties in the surrounding area.
Flight attendants and cabin crew, please.
Oh. Where am I? Yo, I need to. Where's my bag? Yo. I know I got some snacks in here somewhere. What the? Yo, where are all my snacks? I could have sworn. Oh, wait. Looks like I still got my notebook. Okay, I'll just jot down some basic survival needs until I can find help. Food. Okay. I should probably look for some food now then. Okay. What is that? Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, let's go this way. Man. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Okay. Gotta be something around here. I mean, this tree's very conveniently placed. Okay. So hopefully these things aren't lethal. I managed to pull some of them off the tree. I mean, I guess it won't hurt to give them a try. Okay. That's good. Yum. Some tape? Nothing. Okay, I don't know what that is. Would you look at that? I might actually survive out here. How to survive. The ultimate guide of survival on a stranded island during a zombie apocalypse. Nah, I'm just kidding. You just combine some stuff and make them go brrr. It's a somewhat known indie game. I mean, I guess it made enough to drop 2 DLCs and a sequel. This sequel isn't all that good though. Anyways, whenever I used to get bored, I'd always make a new character in the game and start my adventure over. There's some type of charm to the game. Can't really explain it. I don't know if it's the overhead playstyle or the concept of not only being stranded on an island, but also there being zombies and giant mutated creatures everywhere. All I know is it's simple fun, and I recommend everyone to at least give it a try. Now, don't think just because I put this on number 9 it means I don't like the game. I absolutely love this game. All of them, in fact. I mean, just me trying to get footage, I recorded over 14 hours. I wanted like 2. My personal favorite has to be Room Factory 3. You get to run around as a woolly. The characters are fun and different, you get to battle and adventure, and you get to manage your farm as well. It's basically a mix of dungeon crawler games and Harvest Moon. You can even tame monster pets and have them help you out with farm work and when you go into battle. There's also a relationship system for everyone, giving you incentive to help out the others. The story is really solid too. I gotta say, the game is pretty linear in terms of story, but the replay value is extremely high even with that. I mean, you don't even have to do the story anyways, and it's still that great of a game. It was pretty big for me when I first played it on the DS so long ago. That's why I feel it's earned its place on this list. Anno is a God Simulator-esque city builder game. You're tasked with starting from the ground up and building an empire that rivals your competitors, which actually turns out to be one of the best parts. Not only do you have to deal with managing your snobby citizens' needs to keep them happy and avoid riots and lost revenue, but you also have to play carefully with the other landowners in the area. You may decide you want to expand a little further, get some resources for your people, and maybe a rival of yours isn't too fond of how quickly you expand, and we'll go to war with you over it.
Remember,
Crybaby. You can also form alliances with others and establish trade routes with others to get resources, all for the ultimate goal of reaching the very top of your empire and winning the game. I gotta say, the replay value is really high with this one. I can never sit down and play this game just for an hour or two. Even the narrator has to tell me to take breaks for when I play too long. Now I'd like to think that people see me as a great and benevolent leader. I mean, just look at them celebrating me and my deeds.
JayThunderstorm, yes, would you look at that?
I really just
Jay's
want to
watching
go ahead
us.
and
The
subscribe to
Lord,
his
our
YouTube channel.
benevolent king.
Where do I put my
So
track?
awesome.
Go to the
Yes.
market and give me some fish. Man, JayThunderstorm,
He's so awesome.
best you do. He
Go
like the
ahead and
best
subscribe to
leader
his YouTube
slash
channel.
king
You
monarch
guys know
dude.
where the
There is,
market
man.
distribution
Anybody got
is.
some what? All this man ever does is raise taxes and make us pay more money. He don't even do nothing. They've even come out with a bunch of other games based in different time periods if you ever get tired of the setting you're playing in. I feel the whole franchise definitely earns its place on the list somewhere. Animal Crossing is a must-have if you're stranded on an island, and you have access to a consistent power source to charge your device. The game is so heavily praised for the art style and the cutesy characters, but I gotta give it more credit for the attention to detail and the replay value. You could be playing for literal years and still never get all of the objects and wear all the clothes. Fill your museum, catch all the bugs or the fish, the list goes on. You could just build on your island forever and the game just keeps dishing out content without the need of the internet. It already has dates set in the game for events, meaning it's almost like real life. Some of the earlier games even have the old school arcade cabinets and consoles you can use to play the retro Nintendo games. Now, Nintendo would never do that nowadays. They would peddle you a console for $60 with all the retro games on it because money, that's why. Now, don't sit here and act like you don't know what Smash Bros is. If you don't, consider yourself lucky. This game ruined friendships. I'm not even being dramatic. There's something about this game that always brings me back to it. There's so much variation depending on the map you choose, what items you allow. Are Smash Balls enabled? There's so many combinations you can do nowadays, all with up to 8 players at once. It's crazy. Other than just Smash or the story, you also got the classic arcade, tournaments, special battles, and who could forget the home run contest. Look at that. I gotta say though, I am pretty good with Ike. I always have been. He will forever be my favorite Smash character, and my favorite Fire Emblem character. Next. The Sims. I haven't played this game before. Well, not until recently. Even with that, I still feel it deserves a decent spot on the list. And I'm not even gonna lie, the art style got me. And considering I'm a big fan of God games, you make your own life, you build your way up to your dream house, it's really hard and requires a lot of dedication. I feel it really helps you take your mind off the real world where you have no friends. Oh, that's right. You know what? I'm rich now. I can do whatever I want. I don't need friends. I can buy friends. That's all that matters. I can buy friends. That's all that matters. I rule this world. Money rules everything. You all listen to me. Suddenly I become very sleepy. I'm just gonna lie down for. Okay, I know it seems like I've only played like a total of 12 games, but hear me out, okay? A lot of these games will provide you with the most time out of a playthrough experience, and then if you either beat the game or restart it, it gets randomized, and you get an entirely different experience your next time through. Now, this game started small and kept expanding and expanding, and now has DLCs and a sister game called Don't Starve Together, which I am actually going to talk about. See, it's not the same game every list. The premise is to not starve, stay alive, and well, I usually die before I figure out what I do after that, but the thing is, you're always drawn back to play more and more. You're always greeted with a new experience every time. Don't Starve Together adds way more back to the game now too, with the new characters, the clothing, costumes, and all new ways to survive alongside your companions. I could totally see this being something I played on a secluded island if I had internet somehow, and if not, I could always play the original. Okay, scenario. Let's say the rest of the world suck. You move away by boat and go to island. Island cool. You build things and then have big mansion on island, meaning you can play Hitman. Yeah, this game is just plain fun. You get to roleplay as a secret agent to complete missions by assassinating your targets by any means necessary. There's so many aspects of play too. You can blend in with the crowd, wear about any outfit in the game as a disguise, or you could just go all out Warzone and just fight everyone off with your arsenal. And there's so many different ways of playing your assassinations as well. And now, the icing on the cake, custom contracts, made by real people. It gives a nice twist and it makes it so much more fun. I found myself returning to this game many times to replay missions I've already completed. And that's a fun game. Some people would say I overpraised the Fallout and Elder Scrolls games, and some people would say I'd be an idiot to make a list of games involving replay value and didn't include the two most popular Bethesda game franchises of all time. I'm gonna have to go with the second one there. I didn't want to be cheap and just make two separate slots on the list for the two franchises, although they both 100% do deserve the spots. They both have really fleshed out stories and the lore is incredibly deep. To this day we await the next game so we can get even more immersed in the stories, and they both released over 5 games, all involving their own bits of additional lore and backing up what's already known. But this isn't about the lore. They allow you to make your own character. In Elder Scrolls case, you can even choose to be an Argonian or Khajiit if you wanted to. With these games, the power is in your hands. Literally. It's your story to make and there's infinite fun to be had. You could be Grognok the Barbarian, or even the Silver Shroud. As a matter of fact, I put a little something together for you guys. Enjoy.
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. A once-in-a-lifetime announcement. The Silver Shroud returns and he's gonna clean up the streets.
Stand ready for judgment. The Shroud, as always, walks the path of justice.
You're the crazy one in the costume. Wayne Delancey's killer. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Just keep piling those body bags up until you find the location of the big guy himself.
Took him. Raiders, nothing but bloodlust in their eyes.
If you want to see your friend alive, Shroud, meet me at Milton General Hospital. We got business that needs finishing. Don't do it, Shroud. It's a trap. Save yourself.
No one is safe from the Silver Shroud.
Gonna say it again. Hold, assholes. Anyone turns heel, I'm coming for you and your family. And you, Shroud, you step any closer, and we get to see what's inside Kent's head.
You are craven, St. John, and you shall fall before me.
It is the Shroud, it really is! Screw this!
Cowards.
Death has come for you, evildoer. I am the instrument of justice, and I cannot fall.
Minecraft. I mean, considering it's nowhere else on the list, you should have just known this was gonna be number one. Shame on you. You make a world, and you build. You fight monsters, you build shelter. You explore the realms. You kill the Ender Dragon. And even after all of that, you'll probably restart and play again. What is there not to love about it? It's blocks in 8-bit style, but in HD. The music, the enemies, there's so much to do and so much to explore in the games nowadays. I would be a fool if I gave the win to anyone else. In fact, I'll take it a bit further. Now with the release of Realms for Minecraft, it allows for additional content to be added into the game and gives access to custom worlds. I mean, a lot of them. You could be anywhere from a map that's a human body or a magical realm of creatures. A lot of it you have to buy, but to be honest, it's worth it. Like, check this one out, World of Magic. It adds spells and bosses into the game and so much more. And then there's Legend of the Arctic Phoenix. And, well, I've decided to put together a small motion picture for you guys. Thank me later. These lands are foul and harsh. Around every corner lies a nip in the air, and around every hour lies a taste of hypothermia. The frigid air is tense. The only inhabitants remaining are the ones adapted to this. Everyone else would surely perish. I have embarked on a journey to explore these lands. I've been told the legend of the Arctic Phoenix. Power for the taking. I, Lord Thunderstorm II, shall possess this power and bring prosperity to my lands. I shall press on, no matter the cost. I have met a friend by the name of Thrall. He wants to help me summon the Phoenix. I require 6 magical scrolls, each guarded by dangerous monsters. I've never been one to shy away from a battle. After all, what is a king if not brave and valiant? Furthermore, I vanquished everything in my path. The journey took me to the frozen tundras, abandoned mines, lava pits, and even more. I claimed each and every scroll, and then it was time. Time to do what I came here for. Become a Phoenix Lord. She basks with the glorious Arctic blue glow, with the warm embrace as her giant wings flapped above me. I felt like we had already known each other, and we had just met. Maybe she was in prison, and I had freed her. Whatever the reason, I could tell this would be the start of something great. I guess some stories do end with happy endings. Oh hey, you found the end of the video. Welcome, congrats. You're officially cool now. Come talk to me on the socials, Instagram and Twitter. And of course, don't forget to share with your friends. Strike that like button and subscribe if you want more content like this. Thanks. See ya.